again, thanks guys. Appreciate you guys always watching it. Again, any questions or anything, please just let me know. The only fee that I ask is that you share this or you recommend me to somebody. I am trying to get to 60 subscribers by June, so it would be much appreciated. When I hit 60 subscribers, I will be giving away a $60 Amazon gift card. Fuck. All right, guys, so today's episode is exactly what the title says. It is feeding. Bottle feeding, baby feeding, you feeding, her feeding, me feeding, we feeding. So, if you are on formula, then I will be showing you exactly like what to do with formula and everything like that. And then pablum and fruit snacks as well, now that Shayla's 5 and 6 months. So obviously with feeding, she typically eats every 2 hours or so, every 2 to 4, give or take on average. She really never goes any longer than 4 hours without eating. Even if she doesn't get fussy, we still will just feed her anyways, because we know that. Standing on her own, peeps. Look at this.
February 5th, 1980.
I don't keep her. Whoa! Ow! Don't keep her standing for long anyways, because don't want her to be bold like that. So when we wake her up in the morning, she's usually up around 8 o'clock-ish. Usually give her a bottle about 6 to 8 ounces right away. And within like the first hour of her waking up, we usually do that. And then she usually will just eat throughout the day, again, every like 2 to 4 hours. And typically her last meal will be around like, let's say 6 to 7 p.m. It just depends on her schedule. Like we don't let her nap past 6 p.m. That way she's not up all night. Yeah. Yeah, good morning. Did you sleep good? Well, what do you want to do today? Oh, yeah. So, it's real easy. I mean, it's 1 scoop of powder, like the milk powder, for every 2 ounces if you guys are on formula. I'll just show you real quick. We use Costco's sensitive for babies. Awesome, because we found she was spitting up way too much at first, and she was always in pain, always crying. So you might be in our situation where you have to experiment at first with like what works with your baby. Again, I'm just here to help y'all so you can learn from me. We're all in this together. But my baby's just better. Doesn't complain as much, and she doesn't spit up as much. Spitting up is also normal, by the way. Almost all babies spit up, so don't be alarmed. Only be alarmed if they're like projecting it, like if it's like literally like, I don't know, fucking drunk 40-year-old man, it's like ugh, and then they're crying a lot as well. If that happens often or even a few times, definitely go to your doctor or whoever you go to. Just get that checked out and just
I got a drive, but it's in that You know my name, that's what the name is still as smooth as this. She know the melody and that's why.
You paparazzi over here. Look, paparazzi over here. Happening, but regular, just like spit up, like maybe dribbles or whatnot. Yeah, that's normal, right? And it'll happen all the time. Always keep a bib on. Always keep a bib on them. There's your milk stuff. So you take this out. Chris is lazy. This is my pet peeve. I always leave it like that because that's how it should be. Chris is lazy. She leaves it in there. But don't mind her. Anyways, 1 scoop for every 2 ounces. Now on average, we'll give her 6 to 8 ounces, sometimes 4 ounces, but you scoop it up like that. And then what you do, I just make sure that it's leveled out. So I scrape it off like that with this little edge here. It must be leveled. Please make sure your stuff is leveled. It is very important, because if you're not leveling it out, and it just kind of messes up with the baby's bodies. Sorry, not the last video, but one of the first videos, of the bottle warmer that I recommended. I think you guys should definitely buy it if you want it. It's very convenient. You put it in there, wait for the bottle to warm up and heat up and whatnot. And then when the bottle's done, what you do is you pour it out and test it. Make sure that it's not too hot. Make sure it's just nice, just above room temperature and whatnot. Maybe a little bit more above room temperature. Find out what works for your baby. Us personally, how we warm up the water is we use this guy here. Sing it, go on. Oh, give it to me, stuff. Come on. Just easier, we find, to measure the water correctly, because again, you want to make sure that the water is leveled and the formula is leveled. Guys, you have to use distilled water or boiled water from the stove. You can't use tap water. That would fuck the baby up. Please don't do that. And then we'll just fill it up to whatever. We put it in the bottle warmer, heats it up, and then once this is done, then we pour this into the liner has milk, the formula powder. We'll pour it in here, and then we put the liner in the bottle, right? So this is one of the bottles that we use. So we'll put the liner will just drop in here. We'll put the liner in here, so we'll pour the water in there, and then you make that bottle once it's all done. After you're done pouring the warm water in, please make sure to shake your bottle. For me, I shake it as if it's like one of my protein shakes for the gym. I go like this, and hold the nipple. So hold the nipple in like this so it doesn't squirt everywhere. I will shake the bottle for like a solid 30 seconds to 45 seconds, like no joke. Like,
could you put more fingers in your mouth? Good job. Good for you. You're standing so easily now. Is that nothing for you? Look, you're so strong. Yet you're still not crawling. So what's going on?
Well, she needs to learn how to crawl with her arms. I mean, her legs.
She's getting it.
So that it's good to go. If you test it and it's all perfect, it's good to go. It'll pop out. It'll look like this sucker right here. And a little life hack, just so your baby gets less air, if you are using a liner bottle, put your fingers in at the bottom and push up to push as much air out as possible that you can get out. And with the milk, you can leave it out for up to an hour. If it's longer than if the milk's been sitting out longer than an hour, make a new bottle, chuck that milk out. But if you put it in the fridge, it can stay in the fridge for up to 24 hours, which is good because that way you save more milk and whatnot. And it can be warmed up two times after you take it out the fridge. So after you take it out that second time, don't put it back in, it's dead. Do it again. You probably could do it again. Don't quote me, look it up, but we don't.
Yes, we try to learn. Yes. Sometimes we just chill out and vibe in silence. Yeah, we do a lot. Yeah, baby. Okay.
Yeah, oh, and that's for the bottles. And then for the like food, well, we give her pablum. So this guy right here. And you can add like these little fruit snacks. It does say from 6 months onward, but we did put her on it at like 5-month mark. She was honestly ready for food and it wasn't a problem at all for her. And she does like this stuff a lot. This is awesome. Just baby cereal, fuller, and she sleeps so much better, I find, when she eats like the actual food like that. Right here as well. So you can mix this in with the pablum, the baby cereal. These guys are like pureed fruit snacks type thing, kind of like applesauce. They love it. Again, this one says 6 plus months, but Jayla was just kind of always trying to let us know she's ready for food, always gabbing at food and stuff and trying to grab it. So yeah, she loves it. How we feed her with this, we'll instead of pouring it all out like in a bowl and feeding it like that, we find that's just wasteful. Just in case like she doesn't finish it all, what we'll do is we'll just get a spoon and then just pour this out. Like, I don't know, can you see it oozing? Like, yeah, I don't want to pour it all out. And then onto the spoon, right, straight to the spoon, and then just feed her like that. Just boom, boom. That way, if she's like doesn't want, like if she only eats half of it and she doesn't want it no more, we still got the other half and we just throw it back into the fridge. These guys are awesome. They're just like applesauce, right? So you can take this out the fridge and chuck it back in as many times as you want in a day. And they're so convenient. We find that she just really likes the taste of those. and you can also mix that into the baby cereal as well. All right, guys, and oh, look at that, perfect timing. As soon as I finish the video, she wakes up from her nap. All right, thank you guys. Peace.